had the worst chills up and down my body. I'm freezing. I have a headache. Oh, this sucks. Okay, so today I'm getting the second dose of my COVID vaccine. I got the Moderna. I got the first dose, I want to say, a little over 3 weeks ago. I think the time period is you're supposed to get it around 28, the second dose around 28 days after the first dose. So I'm going to the same site. If you watched my last video, you know that I waited in line for literally a little under 2 hours last time for my appointment time. So I'm going to leave very, very early today for my appointment. My appointment is at 1 o'clock and I'm gonna leave maybe around 11 and it's about a half-hour walk. So I'm gonna get there super early and hopefully that means I'll be out pretty quickly. And now I'm going to complete the questionnaire that they send you before you can get your vaccine, and I'll see if it's the same or different as the last one. So I'm going to open it up right now. Oh, and before I go into that, I do just want to say, if you are on the fence about the vaccine or you're thinking, I don't know if I'll get it, does it even work, blah, 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 I have literal proof, I'm living, breathing proof that one dose of the vaccine works. So I was in super close contact with someone who tested positive, as in I was next to this person, inches away, without masks. We were conversing for a long time, that kind of close contact. And so I was like, yep, I definitely have COVID. Here we go, I definitely have COVID. So I went to get tested and my rapid came back negative, but I was like, rapid aren't the most accurate. My PCR also came back negative, and I have only had one dose of the Moderna vaccine at this point. So one dose of the vaccine protected me against COVID. Like, I literally was this close to someone whose droplets had COVID in it. So I would just like to say, do not hesitate to get the vaccine because I actually am here to tell you it works. So now I'm just filling in my information on the website, birthday and my name. I was hoping this process would be easier because this is the same site that I got my first one, but it's still making me put everything in. Are you feeling sick today? No. Have you had vaccines in the past 14 days? No. Are you pregnant? No. Do you have cancer? No. Do you take medications that affect your immune system? No. Have you had a serious or life-threatening allergic reaction to a shot? No. Have you been diagnosed with COVID in the last 10 days? No. Which I can double confirm now because I have a negative rapid and PCR. Okay, and that was it. You have successfully completed day of screening questions. All right, so that was very easy. Okay, so I'm about to head out to my vaccine super duper early. It's about 11:20, so I should get there over an hour early and we will see how it goes, but I'm super excited. Here we go. Alrighty, so I got my second dose of the Moderna vaccine. Woo! I got it like 5 hours ago. I got it around 1 o'clock. It's almost 6 o'clock. And yeah, so this time around, the line and the wait was way shorter than before. I waited in line a little under 2 hours last time, and the site, I went to the same site this time, and they had it way more under control. I was in and out in maybe 20 minutes. So that was really nice. The woman who gave me my vaccine said that she was the sickest she'd ever been in her life, the 36 hours following her second dose of the Moderna vaccine, which is what I got. So I was like, cool, okay. So yeah, she really felt very, very, very ill. She said she felt extremely weak and fatigued and had horrible brain fog where she like couldn't think clearly, which was interesting. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, she had a horrible experience and she told me all about it as the needle was going in my arm. Yeah, so she basically told me to get arnica gel for the muscle soreness, but last time my arm was really sore from the first dose, and I don't know, it's not that big a deal, you just wait for it to go away. So personally, I didn't buy this arnica gel that she was talking about because I don't think it's that big a deal to just like wait out the soreness. Maybe I'll really regret that, but last time my arm was very sore for 24 hours and then it was literally gone the next day, so. But what she did say was to take Tylenol if I start feeling sick, because Advil, which is ibuprofen, I guess just doesn't, I don't know, doesn't help as well as Tylenol. So I might buy some Tylenol per her recommendation. I have my little card from the CDC. Oh yeah, it just has my name and birthday. It's not a big deal. Any other Sagittarii out there on the first day of Sag? Some may say the last day of Scorpio. I do not identify that way. I'm a Sagittarius. Anyways, so she also told me something interesting that was, in the future, it's highly likely that to fly on an airplane, you will need to prove you've had 2 doses of the vaccine. So she said take a picture of it and don't lose it. So I'm gonna try not to lose it. Alrighty, so it is now 10 o'clock and I was just telling Lexi, my roommate, actually, that I think it's gonna be hard for me to tell what the side effects from this vaccine are, because one of the common side effects is like muscle soreness and just general fatigue and like sore muscles. And I did a really hard workout on Thursday or Friday, I think, using weights. It's called body pump. If you've ever done it before, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I'm so sore today. I'm like walking like the Tin Man. I cannot use my quads. Like I can't engage my quads. Like if I had to bend down right now, I literally can't move my legs. Like I'm really, really sore. So I feel like if I wake up tomorrow and I feel sore, it'll just kind of be like, maybe it's from the vaccine, but also maybe that's just my sore muscles from working out. But I can already feel my arm that I'm holding the camera with. This left arm where I got the vaccine is starting to get sore at the injection site, which is faster than the last one I had. Like I don't remember, like the first shot I got didn't feel sore until the next morning, and I haven't even gone to bed yet and it's starting to feel sore. So we'll see what happens. I did end up buying Tylenol, which is acetaminophen, not Advil, which is ibuprofen. I took 2 Tylenol just as a preventative, basically. Hi guys, I'm deeply unwell. I tried to go to bed around 11:30 and I've had the worst chills up and down my body. I'm freezing, and I just took my temperature and it's just at 100, and it's definitely rising because I'm getting chills upon chills upon chills, and I just can't sleep. Like I'm so uncomfortable. I don't know why. I just thought I wouldn't have a reaction, but I'm having a reaction. I also took those 2 Tylenol, which means my fever would probably be higher if I had not, because, yeah. I also am slightly nauseous. I keep burping up like gas. Oh, I don't know. I'm really, really tired. I can't sleep. Oh, I forgot to mention it's 1:34 in the morning, and I started trying to fall asleep at 11:30. I've literally been tossing and turning with chills, like freezing up and down, like goosebumps. My feet are so cold. I'm going to take more Tylenol. I'm going to take 1 more Tylenol right now. Hopefully it doesn't make me more nauseous because I'm not going to eat anything with it. Oh my god, I really can't believe I filmed that whole clip with my mask on my forehead. My brain is like not here. I have a headache. Oh, that sucks. I just hope this really passes soon. I'm going to keep taking my temperature and checking it. But yeah, I'm really tired and I can't sleep and I have a fever. Okay, hi. So it's like 11:30 in the morning. I just woke up. I think I probably fell asleep between 4 and 4:30. I was Snapchat chatting my high school group chat and my sisters, and the last one I sent was around 3:30, so that's why I think probably fell asleep between 4 and 4:30. So yeah, I took Tylenol before I went to bed, and even then I still got a fever of 101, and the shivers, like the chills up and down my body, and the sweats, like these sheets are so sweaty, it's gross. So I was just tossing and turning all night, but that was really the only symptoms, was chills and fever. But now when I just woke up, my fever is still 100, like my temperature is still 100, and I took 3 more Tylenol. So I texted my mom, I'm gonna see if I can take more. I don't want to like kill myself on Tylenol, but this fever is very persistent. And also, because I took Tylenol before I got the first fever, that Tylenol already helped lower the first fever. So my first fever was 101, and it could have been like 102 or whatever if I hadn't even taken Tylenol. So I'm very grateful I took Tylenol because I was gonna get a fever either way. So hey, so I just got out of bed. It's 11:53. I made coffee, I had a yogurt, and I took 2 more Tylenol. And I actually feel okay for currently having a fever right now. I feel okay. I feel like this vaccine just gave me fever and chills. Like my body's a little bit sore, but alright, so I want to film this just as another symptom of the vaccine. I'm just like freezing. And usually I'm not the one who's cold in the apartment. Usually it's my roommate who needs blankets and stuff. But now I'm feeling really cold and my hands are cold to the touch, and so are my feet. And I think it's just the fever, but if you feel really cold after the vaccine, I did as well. So yeah, I feel very cold. The end. Okay, hey guys, so it is over 24 hours later after my second dose of the COVID Moderna vaccine, and I just want to recap what has happened. I feel like it's been a hectic time. So, as you guys saw around 10:30, I took 2 Tylenol as like a preventative measure just in case. And good thing I did, because I tried to go to bed around 11:30 and like clockwork, it was insane. Like immediately as soon as I try to start falling asleep, I feel this nausea creep up and I'm like, whoa, I'm really nauseous. And then I got insane chills. Like I was freezing. Like I had every blanket, I had 2 blankets on top of my thick comforter, and I was freezing, like chills up and down my body. And so I finally took my temperature around 1:30 in the morning, and I had a fever, even though I had taken 2 Tylenol at that point, like 2 to 3 hours before. So I was like, wow, I got a fever even with Tylenol, which means that whatever my fever was, it would have been worse if I hadn't taken Tylenol. Then I woke up around 3:30. I don't think I vlogged this part, but I took more Tylenol at a little over 101. I was like, all right, I'm so hot. So then I was sweating. So it went from shiver cold to hot, sweaty, like getting the cold sweats, you know. It was so weird. Like my body like didn't know what temperature to be. And I finally fell asleep between 4 and 4:30, I would say. And then I woke up around 11 and took my temperature again in the morning, and it was exactly 100.0. So then I took more Tylenol, as you guys saw, and it went up to 100.3. And then I waited a little bit and it finally went back down to 99.3. I'm feeling a lot better right now. I just stripped my bed. I'm washing my sheets because they were nasty. I washed the pajamas I was wearing because they were soaked with sweat, and I took a shower because I felt gross, brushed my teeth, washed my face, put myself together, and I'm feeling like completely normal now. Like if I had to describe it, it was like the world's fastest flu. If you've ever had the flu before, you know you get the chills, like I said, you get a fever and your body hurts. I will say when I was lying in bed, my back was like killing me, and like my joints too for some reason. Like where my elbow hinges was really sore, and my knees, just like muscle, body aches, yeah, fever, chills, whatever. So right now, live on camera, I'm gonna take my temperature again because I'm feeling a lot better and I feel like I don't have a fever. And I took Tylenol last about 2 hours ago. So let's see. Okay, so 98.8. Really not bad. Maybe that's like slightly higher than I usually am, but not bad. I knew it. I knew I felt better. So I literally am like fine now. So if I was going to give any advice to someone who's getting the second dose of the vaccine, 1, try to schedule it where you don't have work the next day, because you could get lucky and have nothing, or you could be like me and have a miserable night. So try to do it on a weekend or a day where it's a holiday. For example, today's President's Day. So I didn't have work. And I would also say just expect the worst, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. So buy Tylenol ahead of time and take preventative Tylenol. Keep water by your bed, keep some food if you want to take it with Tylenol if it's gonna upset your stomach. And yeah, just be ready for things to come on fast, because I was fine. Like you guys saw that clip at 10:30 where I was literally fine, and then all of a sudden I was not fine, and now I'm back to being fine out of nowhere. Like I'm fine. It's so weird. Like that was the fastest flu ever. It just came on so fast and now it's gone. I hope this video was helpful to some of you guys who might be getting your second dose, or you are just curious about it. Thank you for watching. Bye.